And it looks like we are live.
What's up?
Awesome. How's it going, everybody?
Rob
Rob.
was grammatically correct. Like me.
How's it going, everybody? And it looks like.
Do you mind sharing your screen?
Oh yeah. For my for the things, right?
Mm-hmm. Welcome to Novakast episode 311. Love that band.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first of Sunday live streams where we are going to be focused more on reaction-based content rather than gameplay per se. Will be the same time as usual.
I've got down stuck in my head now. Thank you.
Don't let me down.
Wrong one.
Wait, hold on. Let me fix that.
I think it was called down.
Whoa. Embers of God, your energy.
So,
God,
where do we be? Where should we begin? I guess if anything, kind of mention.
Wait, you're still not sharing the screen.
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm already looking forward to whenever we get her back around to Phoenix ride again.
I know, right? So who's going to be voicing Wellington then?
Wellington?
Yeah, the first character, or in the first case.
Oh.
Rob, you can do pompous asshole, right?
I can do pompous asshole.
Okay, there we go. We have it.
I mean, wasn't the last villain I played kind of a pompous asshole?
Yeah, this guy's younger. You'll see what we mean.
Nice.
Rob's gonna be in for a treat because he doesn't know what happens to. Never mind.
Yeah.
I will say it's an interesting way to do a tutorial.
Oh, yeah. Anyways.
There we go. Can you guys see it?
I can.
Okay.
Yes.
So, do you have it on stream?
I haven't. I don't have it on the main stream yet, but we are gonna. So in this thing, we're gonna be kind of giving our thoughts on the meltdown or the continuous meltdown of FouseyTube. And
This isn't meant to make fun of him, by the way. It's just reacting to what's been going on.
yeah, though
I mean, mental health is a serious thing, but it's just.
I think
I want to react to this.
yeah, and I'm just gonna. I think some of us are in agreement when I say that. In terms of like this guy having like severe mental health and trying to attempt, a career in social media, it'd probably be best if he focused on his mental health and stay away from the internet.
In which he is currently doing that now, but it wasn't by choice per se. The video that Rob's going to show is a kind of an update video of that situation.
Well, it kind of seems like he's not entirely away from the internet then. Just saying.
Yeah.
Well, his stream is still going.
Well, you know what? For
It's just on the pause menu.
yeah,
Or the pause screen.
I was gonna say for the well, it's not the pause screen. I got this is the avatar screen.
No, for his stream.
Oh, okay.
Because he's doing that subathon.
Um,
Instead of ending the stream, he just has it on the break screen.
Freaking A, man.
Oh my, no. There's a spider in front of me.
His friends should have shut it down.
Right?
Yeah.
I agree.
So,
Seems kind of scummy.
by the way, for newcomers, should we try to explain what FouseyTube or who FouseyTube is?
Fousey is a 33-year-old man known formerly as FouseyTube. He used to be a prank channel back in the day. It was also on Vine. His real name is Yusuf Arakat. He was known for doing pranks, which were fake, and he eventually admitted that.
I mean,
I remember when I first started teaching, and I have my assignment called the breaching experiment, where you have to be deviant on purpose. And some of my students were recommending, they're like, we should do things like FouseyTube. I'm like, no, don't do things like FouseyTube, because he tries to say that there's a message in these pranks, but it doesn't come off the right way, in my opinion.
I know the earliest I've ever gotten kind of I guess exposed to FouseyTube was when he created the fake drama with Leafy.
Rice gum? Oh.
Was it?
Wait.
No, it was Rice Gum. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Rice Gum, where they made up a fake fight, and they were trying to create this message that drama channels are evil, this and that they'll just fake news. It's like, dude, you just faked a fight or domestic abuse, incident, and you're trying to claim that that drama channels are the bad guys.
Yeah. Where Rice Gum slapped him.
Yeah.
And he was like, gotcha, guys. And it's like, no one really thought that was real.
Yeah.
Like, Philly D, I remember covering it. He was like, yeah, I don't think this is real. Drama Alert or Keemstar covered it. He didn't think it was real. But it's just the fact that they thought that was a good idea in the first place. But
And then he came back, and then after a while, he came back, after a hiatus, tried to start his career anew, trying to set up this quote-unquote concert.
yeah, the July 15th situation.
Yeah, where he was claiming he was in the works of trying to get a famous rapper there.
Break.
Is that what his name is?
that was Fousey?
Yeah. Yep.
And when things didn't pan out, there was
Somebody called a bomb threat at the venue.
Which
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be with some of the evidence we've seen, with some of the stuff we've seen of Fousey in this recent week. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that was Fousey.
Huh? What do you mean?
Him placing a fake bomb threat.
I
I'm not.
don't know.
I let's say, like, allegedly, there's a good chance he may have done it.
I personally don't think so. Okay, so to give a little more context to that, because he used to do like these tours with Roman Atwood, who was another creator that was known for doing pranks and stuff like that. And they were in Australia, and I guess he did like a meetup, or Fousey did a meetup, and there was like maybe just a little over 300 people that showed up, and I think from what I understand, he kind of got bummed out by that because he thought that there would be more people showing up. And then all of a sudden he decided that he was going to come back to the United States, and he was going to set up this big event. He was going to get Drake to headline it, and he was basically like begging Drake to, like, you know, do this. And he claimed that he saw Drake in a club, and he was trying to talk to him, and he was telling everybody like that he was going to get Drake there. That it was going to be the biggest event. There was going to be 100 or 1 million people watching on YouTube. This was going to be like the biggest thing ever, and turns out that didn't actually happen. And so the day of the venue, or even around that time, he was like, you could tell that he was going through something. And
he was like going up to random people because he's always talked about how he wants to be a motivational speaker, and he tends to try to give advice unsolicited. And he was like getting to the point where he was just giving out money randomly, or saying like, you know, if you quit your job right now, I'll pay you to work for me. I'll pay you like $100,000. Like, even at the event of the whole July 15th incident, he paid a dude to be able to stand on his car. And that's probably like the more notable scene that people remember, for where he was standing with his like tank top like half up his stomach and screaming that to Keemstar that he was like, you make me want to kill myself, all that shit. But he was just giving money out like randomly, willy-nilly. And he's acting very in a similar way now, and he's been like giving money to people. Like, I did see one clip where a fan came up to him, because mind you, he's doing this subathon where he's on 24/7, and there was a guy that came up to him, and Fousey goes, hey, do you got a credit card? And the guy's like, what? And he's like, well, for this Uber. He's like, no, I don't have a credit card. He's like, what do you mean you don't have a credit card? I was just going to give you $1,000, but okay, whatever. And like got all pissed. Like, why would you want somebody else to pay for your Uber and then give them $1,000?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
And he says that Adderall was a huge issue with the whole July 15th thing. That he was really messed up on Adderall. And he's been, he's said before that he has bipolar disorder. And that is a really rough issue to have as far as your mental health is concerned. So, I mean, it's not like I'm trying to make fun of Fousey or anything. It's just that I'm trying to dance around this nicely.
It definitely, if you ask me, it based on like what you said about the Australia event that led up to the July 15th incident.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like it's partly potentially due to a lessened sense of self-worth, if that makes any sense.
Oh, I'm sure. Like, kind of like almost an overcompensation kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because I can tell that he's the type of person that wants to be looked up to. And, I mean, there's different ways of going about it. I don't think this is it. And the fact that I just kind of am bummed out that there's all these people enabling it. Like, you can tell we're going to be watching some of his recent exploits, but you can just... I just wish that somebody just said, like, shut it down.
Yeah.
But instead, it's keep filming.
Yeah.
But right now, I believe I don't know if he's still on hold as part of the Baker Act. Baker Act is basically where you are committed. It's kind of like 5150, but it's in the state of Florida where if you are considered a danger to yourself or others, you can be held on a 72-hour hold. And he did release a update video, which I sent Rob, that we'll watch here in a second. And I find one of the first things he said kind of interesting.
Oh, yeah.
It's only a minute-long video.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a bit of a runoff at the end where there's nothing but a black screen and no audio or anything.
Yeah, that is kind of odd.
All right. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have it on stream?
Yep.
I'm still seeing the avatars.
I switched it.
I'm watching the stream right now, but maybe it's just a delay.
I think it's the delay.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, we're good.
Hey guys, I'm really upset because I was hoping you guys would interact with me on Discord.
It's a little quiet.
Oh, hold on. That's probably why. Because I had it really low. Let me just double check my main. Okay. Let me restart that.
Hey guys, I'm really upset because I was hoping you guys would interact with me on Discord. I'm here with Bassam,
Okay.
but you guys are being really weird, so forget
They're
about
trying
it.
to
Just
keep
want
you
to say,
from breaking the rules.
What do you say?
In regards to nobody interacting with him on Discord, it could very well be that they're trying to make sure he's not breaking the rules,
I mean,
so
yeah.
that he can get out.
I mean, in terms of, being 5150, I'm pretty sure they take away your electronics and everything, right? Normally?
That might not be his electronics. Let's see
Yeah, that
here.
might be from the person we'll be seeing momentarily.
Yeah.
All right, let me just look up just to be sure, so I'm not misstating anything. All right, the Baker Act. The Florida Mental Health Act of 1971, commonly known as the Baker Act, allows the involuntary institutionalization and examination of an individual. The Baker Act allows for involuntary examination, what some call emergency or involuntary commitment, which can be initiated by judges, law enforcement officials, which was the case in his instance, physicians or mental health professionals, and close friends and relatives. There must be evidence that the person, 1, possibly has a mental illness, or 2, is in danger of becoming a harm to self or harm to others, or is self-neglectful. Examinations may last up to 72 hours after a person is deemed medically stable and occur in over 100 Florida Department of Children and Families designated receiving facilities statewide. Let's see here. But yeah, okay, so I was right. But yeah, we'll see the clip where he basically gets the Baker Act imposed on him.
Yeah.
But anyway,
say hi. I miss y'all. I'm currently under, what's it called? This thing the cops put me under. I forgot the name of the act. When you can't leave a mental hospital until you get clearance.
It's not a nice act.
you can see that
It's
he
not a
lost
nice
one of his
act.
veneers too.
Can't leave the hospital until I get clearance from the police. So I've been here for 4 days now.
Wait, what?
Did you just say
4 days?
Didn't this happen like a couple days ago? Like a day or so ago?
No, this happened. Probably 4 days ago. Let's see here.
I mean, it could very well be that the upload of the video where it happened or whatever didn't happen until like maybe a day, or maybe sometime after it happened. I don't know.
He also admitted that he wasn't taking his medication either for like 48 hours.
Oh.
Okay.
They drug me
Anyway.
up every day. Anytime I say something wrong, wallahi, they put a needle this big into my arm. But I love y'all. I made the 0.4-second shot. I got fouled out. That's all it is. I'll be back. Y'all know that. Season 2 on the way. We champions now. Let's get it. G7, baby.
What?
That face, man. I'm
What?
sorry.
What? G7.
D-
D7 is his own like company.
Oh.
He's
Okay.
gonna be starting his own boxing company, I guess.
Oh, God.
And now he uses G7 as like as basically like what, a verb in a sense.
Okay.
Like if you're G7, that means you're like top notch, because he'll like say, I remember there was one clip where he talked to Keemstar, screaming at Keemstar, and he was like, "You're G1, I'm G7." Okay, yeah. What? And then I also pulled up sent Rob the Cavos video, which kind of just it's a good summary of what's been happening with Fousey.
Okay. That's actually a good face to start us off with.
Oh.
Mm.
Put the links to the video we're watching in the description after the stream is done.
All right. Hey, guys, put a caption on this.
Oh.
Do I have to?
I
by the way, were we doing the wheel or no?
Probably not tonight, because it's not like any
Okay.
of the gaming stuff.
Gotcha. Oh, that's true. That's true.
I shit
that makes
myself,
sense.
and it smells
We're a
really
little-
bad.
We're already a little late on the punishment wheel anyway.
Yeah.
I know. I was gonna bring it up earlier, but then I forgot. Whoops.
Did you guys hear my caption?
No.
I said, I shit myself, and it smells really bad.
I'm sorry.
I'm doing that. I'm gonna screenshot this and I'm gonna freaking do a caption.
Oh dear lord.
I know I'm a dick. All right.
Aren't we all?
How many times I gotta tell you? Quit calling me that.
I don't have that button anymore.
Help! Help! Get them! Help! I
just joined the Mile High Club.
Let me know if I need to pause it.
I'm live 24/7.
Fousey's antics are nothing new. We've seen this all before in 2018, when he made
Yeah.
his grand concert promising Drake, which was then dissolved by a bomb threat. Drake never showed, was never gonna show. Fousey lied about the whole thing.
Yep, he did.
However, now, 2018 Fousey is back, and he's more egotistical and unbearable than ever. His comeback to fame started on Twitch when he announced he was doing a 24...
Can I just say something? I know his setup's gonna pop up again in a second, but I think. Are you guys there?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say. I'm focused on Kavos's freaking monitor. Yeah,
Right?
like, dude, that thing looks nice.
I know. That's why I kind of want to get one. That's a 49-inch monitor.
I mean, not to sound insensitive, but dude, I'm more fixated on the freaking nice little freaking monitor he has for his
Changing
setup.
topic. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like it could be like an Alienware one. I don't know. I've been looking at the 49-inch monitors. I don't know if it's too big. Like, because I'm debating on whether or not to just get like a flat panel 40-inch monitor and then have like the curved monitor I have like on above it, or just getting like a 49-inch curved monitor. But I don't know. But that's all I could stare at whenever it goes to him. I'm like, that's a cool monitor. Anyway, that's what we're not here for.
Yeah.
7 subathon.
I'm live 24/7.
That's right. This guy
That what you put into my head made me want to kill myself.
decided to live stream non-fucking stop.
Yeah.
Whatever
That
could
is
go
not
wrong.
healthy.
Why?
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not. I mean, if it's clear that you can't handle being on the internet, then why would you consider being or continuously being on the internet?
It seems like he like ties like success to self-worth. That if he can't be successful, then he's not worth anything.
Yeah.
Which
And that's sad.
isn't that how it is for a lot of content creators though?
Well, yeah. I mean, this is like more of an extreme case.
Yeah.
Like the fact that, you know, in that last clip that we saw where he was like, I was disappointed that no one's interacting with me on Discord. Like, and mind you, it's still in my head that the fact that he wants to be a motivational speaker, but he needs to kind of practice what he preaches.
Exactly.
Yeah. Not to mention, whenever he in that previous clip, whenever he was talking about how nobody's interacting with him on Discord, and then goes on to literally within the next sentence saying that they're being weird about it.
Yeah.
It's like
That's-
how it's like
That's just gonna make them not want to interact with you.
exactly.
I'm bad. I'm like Kanye. I lose my mind. Wait. Hey,
No, you guys.
fuck all.
Fousey started the subathon on Twitch and has since moved to Kick on a reported $15 million deal, and continued his subathon over there. Well, that was until he got arrested yesterday.
You guys are dumb as
Not really arrested. He wasn't sent to jail. He was just held, but he basically got Baker acted.
Yeah.
It wasn't really an arrest. It's just that they felt like he was a danger to himself or others, and
Yeah.
so that's why he got That's why he got handcuffed.
Yeah.
But and then he tries pulling the race card when he was getting handcuffs put on him.
Man,
Oh.
you guys are literally dumb as My life is in danger and you arrest a Palestinian Muslim who's viral? Are y'all dumb or are you stupid? Hey, free Fousey!
Oh, and the free Fousey crap. Come on.
And it was trending.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't know why, but I guess.
Anyway.
So does
We'll
he
dive
have a
into that later
habit
because
of-
there's so much more to the
Real
story.
What was that, Ian?
Does he have a... seeing as I don't really know much about Fousey, does he have a habit of talking down to others?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go with yes.
I'm seeing a lot of that. Granted, these could
Well-
be very well out of context for me, but still.
Well, this is a guy who acts big, talks big, and then you know, gets butthurt when he doesn't get the respect he thinks he's owed.
It's one of those things, like, you know, people that are really insecure tend to kind of like puff themselves up as being bigger or better than they are because they don't want anyone to see them being weak.
Yeah.
And so, like, right now, him being being on hold or whatever, that would be considered to him, I'm assuming, is weak. That's why he keeps saying he wants to be a motivational speaker. That's why he believes that success will be like being the most viral #1 streamer in the world. Lately, he's been trying to get a hold of Andrew Tate because he somehow looks up to him and Tristan now. I'm just
Freaking A, man.
I'm keeping my mouth
Story
shut
and
on
so
that
much more
topic for
chaos
now.
You have to cover first. That lead up to that moment. And look, I know people like to dance around Fousey because of his mental health. There is no doubt this guy has serious problems. He is fully
Okay, I want to make a statement because we've talked about mental health before with certain individuals. One situation in particular was the cosplayer that was being very, very obnoxious and very inappropriate with other people that go to conventions that cosplay. And she was claiming she had like ADHD or some other thing. That was the
Gabby
excuse.
Hanna also claimed that ADHD was the cause of her episodes.
Yes. We recognize mental health, but also to an extent have to acknowledge that
It's an explanation, not an excuse.
yes, exactly. That's what I was going for. Which I feel bad. I feel bad when you have certain individuals that have mental health. However, I don't appreciate them using it as an excuse repeatedly. That I'm being bad. I'm being terrible because of I have this. It gets old.
Yeah, and anytime such a thing happens, the first thing that pops in my head is that moment from Family Guy. Oh, sorry, I'm retarded. Oh, sorry, I'm retarded.
I'm not. I don't think we could say that on.
Oh, sorry.
That was an immediate demonetized.
It's okay. We're not on. We're not on Twitch.
And I was
I think
making
we're-
reference, by the
Yeah,
way.
I think.
Okay,
we're
yeah,
good.
you're true. That's true.
We're good.
It's not like I freaking mute the.
Talking about when, oh,
Let's
wow,
spin the wheel. Automatic punishment for Aden.
Well, I'm just gonna say. I mean,
What was the thing? When Peter was going through the freaking restroom stalls, pushing them open.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like the women's restroom.
yeah. Using that as an excuse to get away with it.
Are you trying to say that Fousey is Peter Griffin?
No.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure. Anyway,
Oh, good lord.
Just I
Aware
was bringing
of that. He
using
mentioned-
that as an example of like it's the first thing that pops into my mind when someone uses things as an excuse.
Yeah, I get it.
It all the time.
How the fuck do you guys not understand that? I have mental problems. I need help.
They think I'm having a manic episode and they're not letting me breathe. I love you. You never tell a crazy person to calm down.
But instead of getting help, he goes around public acting like a complete twat, treating people like dirt. And I don't know about you, but for me, there is no excuse for the way Fousey's been acting.
Thank you.
And if you think I'm exaggerating, please stick around. Fousey's stream has now become notorious online. It is the internet's very own Truman Show, garnering thousands of concurrent viewers every day. People tune in just to see what crazy shit Fousey's gonna do next. Such as
I have that microphone stand though.
Yeah,
I just have it in black.
That stand too. Can you send me a link for where you got it? Because I might want to upgrade.
Amazon?
Okay.
Or no, I got it on Best Buy.
All right. Yeah. Can you?
It's Elgato Wave Arm. It's really like I'm moving the microphone right now. You can't even hear anything.
Oh, nice.
It is expensive though. It is $100.
Oh, that's fine. I know that when I finally move, I'm planning on upgrading a few things. For when I get moved into my new place. So that's gonna be cool.
sprinting into the road for no reason.
Oh shit, it's on sale for $79.99 on Amazon.
Ooh.
Firing his assistant live on the stream after she claimed he was being emotionally abusive.
Do you think it's fair for me to be...
Oh, that was an assistant. I think I saw part of this video already. I'm like, I thought that was like she was like a girlfriend or something. I didn't realize it was an assistant.
I think she was. It's confusing.
That actually reminds me of something, because I don't know if this is in this video, but I ended up watching a clip where his girlfriend, this is when the doxer was like, this is before the doxer shows up and starts calling Fousey, but you have his girlfriend who basically calls him up in the middle of his stream and basically breaks up with him live.
He also fired all of his employees at once.
Yeah.
And then he got mad at like people for not rating, like his friends for not rating him after like his friends ended their own streams or whatever.
Just don't want to raid others. It makes them feel awkward doing so.
Fousey seems like that one friend that is very awkward and would just cause problems for you and everybody else.
Most likely, yes.
abused while...
Abused? You're gonna use that word? Really?
Yeah, that's emotionally abusive.
Alright, this conversation is done as well. Listen why. Listen why.
That's just
listen
not
why.
fair.
Listen why. I'm protecting you.
If you don't listen to me, then why do I have to listen to you?
If a woman feels like she's getting emotionally abused by me, I'm gonna call myself out, cut the line, have a good day.
But why would you not want to resolve it?
Because I'm emotionally abusing you. I don't want to emotionally abuse a woman. I'm not saying you can go with actually wanting you to stay. I'm saying you can go because I want you the fuck out. That's why. It's not
why. I want to be here.
No, I don't care what chat's saying. I don't care anything. The door is right there.
Kicking her out the hotel and saying this
Jesus
after.
Christ.
Ever let anybody in your life disrespect you.
Doesn't really help your case there.
There's a point.
No.
Okay, I gotta. This is something else I gotta say. You gotta realize this, and idiots like him aren't gonna realize this. And I'm not saying that because because his mental health. I'm saying because it's an idiotic thing to start claiming, oh, just don't let anybody disrespect you. Like, dude, there's a difference between somebody disrespecting you and somebody giving you fucking criticism.
Yep.
I mean, we've talked about this in previous podcasts, discussing certain behaviors from different individuals, and unfortunately, with a lot of people that we've talked about, some of them are too dense to realize that there is a clear difference between harassment or disrespect and actual criticism that could make you better.
Yeah. There, Fousey. He can't even go to a fucking store and treat people with respect.
I told them, sir, do you know what it says on my hat? Yeah. He knows.
So you want 2 fucking hats?
I don't want 2 hats.
And when his friend tries to calm him down, he gets mad
He's not
at
even
him
wearing
and
shoes in the store.
snitches to his wife, who he's assuming that she's watching.
Boss's wife, if you're watching, he's drunk, but he's persistent that he's not. He's been drinking for 8 hours.
The guy can barely walk around a mall without thinking he's fucking DJ Khaled.
Need help. God damn.
And now he has a slice of relevancy again. He feels a need to let everyone know, including this cashier.
I'm worldwide famous.
Sorry.
Yeah, I bet you like there was that one person where like he said I'm Fousey too, and somebody's like, Fousey who? Kind of pulling the same,
Like how he did.
like how he
Like
did
how
with,
he did a few years back.
yeah, like how he did with
With
Leafy.
Leafy.
Like Fousey who? I don't know.
I believe there was a stream where Leafy was reacting to all his current shit.
Leafy's still around.
On Rumble
Oh,
or Kick, I can't remember, because he's not allowed on.
on YouTube or Twitch.
yeah.
I heard that apparently he's kind of mellowed out in terms of the shit posting.
Oh yeah, it happens when you get older too.
That
I mean, with the exception of
yeah.
our main event here.
Yeah. Oh boy.
He does all of this under the guise of religion and his movement he likes to call G7.
I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna assume I know anything about, the Muslim belief, but from what I can gather, they're very strict on their beliefs, and I would probably have to guess that some of the things he's doing would be against what is of the Muslim belief.
Well, the fact that he has tattoos, for one.
Yeah, that's taboo, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's frowned upon because your body's a temple thing.
I mean, anybody. I would probably guess that anybody who is of a full belief of the Muslim belief would probably be not happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is G7, you ask? Here is Fousey trying to explain it to a group of completely random strangers.
They're from
Game
Canada.
7 of the NBA Finals, and the Grizzly Bears. We are the starting 5, right?
Okay.
We're down by 2.
Got it.
And the coach looked at you. He's the coach. Nick, tell them the ball's coming to you.
The ball's coming to you.
What are you gonna do in that moment? Trip on your shoelaces and let Vegas down, or is it you're not from Vegas? Where are you from?
We're from Canada.
Listen, no. Listen. Why are you so slow?
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I think he edited that out.
Huh?
Well, because Fousey says, Canadians, why are you so slow? Not you, just why are you so slow?
Oh, Cavo said it. I think he did. Yeah.
I mean, whatever, but still.
I mean,
Yeah,
but
it's
I mean,
even worse because he says, Canadians, why are you so slow?
I think that's the point where they should have just said "fuck off" and walked away.
Basically did.
Oh,
Keep watching.
All right.
I'm sorry. I was just at Caravana. I'm sorry. I know, but you're not letting me finish my story.
What are you gonna do? You're freaking out for no reason.
Okay, game 7. What are you doing? We're gonna bring.
What are you doing in that
bring out the big
moment?
3.
Exactly.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, this is your G7 moment. There's 0.4 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm very aggressive. Oh, don't need it? All right. I'm sorry for bothering you guys. Have a good day. God bless. I'm sorry.
What the actual fuck did I...
Did anybody get try to understand that?
That was.
There's more to that clip.
I think the guy on the, like, from the camera's perspective, the one on the far left seemed to be trying to grasp it, but
the one dude with the was it the that was like closer to their left. You know, the kind of bulkier guy. He looked like he was about to knock out Fousey Tube.
But he's Canadian. They're so nice.
there was those. Oh, that bit at the end, that was super fucking manipulative. That's not cool.
It's just,
What? What do you mean manipulative?
The way he was like, the way he, what he said before walking away.
Oh, I was like, I'm very aggressive. I'm very aggressive. Like, dude, being aggressive is no fucking excuse. Just like we said before. Your behaviors aren't an excuse to be bad.
Exactly.
Just watch.
I treated her with nothing but respect.
No, Fousey, you didn't treat her with
No,
any
he
respect.
didn't.
You were a moron.
Dude, yeah, if he thought that he was being respectful in that situation, he's a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, no. He's a fucking idiot.
And the movement is just complete bullshit. If you
Yeah.
didn't understand a word he was fucking saying or what he meant, in his bio, he explains what G7 is. Yay! 0. seconds left on the...
Okay, I want to read this.
God.
0.4 seconds left on the clock in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. The coach looks at you. I'm the coach. I look at you and say, kid, the ball's coming to you. What are you going to do in that moment? Are you going to trip on your shoelaces and disappoint your mom? Or are you going to show out and put a parade on in your city? If you do the latter, you are welcome to join G7. If you're G4 like Aden Ross, you can still watch and try out at a later date. G7, it's a mindset, you know.
So basically what he said to the Canadians.
Yeah.
Just seems like ramblings of a fucking idiot.
Agreed. Agreed.
How? I kind of want to make a quote. I kind of want to say a quote from freaking Spawn.
Go for it.
But I'm gonna be slightly offensive.
Oh. Well then, go for it.
It's when the violator you have the Satanists show up, and they're like, dude, do you work for the devil? And he goes, and the violator looks at him and then goes, how come God gets all the good fellas and we get all the retards?
Yep.
This is the.
I remember that scene.
It's this situation. It's like, how come like, to an extent, a lot of the decent people are. I mean, I'm an asshole. I'm gonna say it flat out. But at the very least, I'm willing to change myself, or change the way I look at things. And at this point, when it comes down to YouTube, I do it for fun. I'm not too big on if it became popular, you know what? Fuck it, it became popular. But I'm gonna do my best not to be a shithead. And it's like people like this is like, how is it that to a degree you have the smaller channels that have a sense of value, whereas shitheads like this have all the popularity. And they're stupid.
Yeah. The thing is like, a lot of people keep saying, like, even his friends, I've heard them say, God, he's really messed up right now. I mean, he needs help, but goddamn, is he entertaining?
I mean, they're shitheads
not wrong.
too. They're
not
too.
wrong. But they're not saying stop.
Yeah, no, they're shitheads
And the people that are his viewers are taking advantage of it too.
must just be
Some
me
of it's
because
weird.
I don't find any of this entertaining. Like, what the fuck?
I don't either. I mean, I'll be honest, and it somewhat feels good that I'm doing this again. Because any sort of frustration, I could just let it out.
Murder Boner Rob has come to the real end of the spectrum.
No, more of like the critical asshole aspect of Robert has come out.
That's not what I said.
Oh no, I heard what you said, but
Oh, I know. I heard what you said. I'm just arguing with you. Asshole. See how that works.
On the clock in Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
Fight me.
The coach looks at you. I'm the coach. I look
That's
at you
Lana.
and say, kid, the ball's coming to you. What are you going to do in that moment? Are you going to trip on
What's
your
with that
shoelaces
profile
and
picture,
disappoint
man?
your mum? Or are you going to show out and put a parade on in your city? Yeah? If you do the latter, you are welcome to join G7. If you're G4 like Aden Ross, you can still watch and try out again at a later date. G7. It's a mindset, you know? It's just complete garbage, especially coming from this prick. Because get this, he genuinely thinks he's motivating kids.
Aden Ross collaborating him so I can use his influence that he's gonna give me to then empower new kids. There was a kid right now on the street. He just wanted a picture. I spent 10 minutes with him, holding his hands up, teaching him how to box. Everybody clapped for him at the end.
I hope to God that no kid takes any inspiration from this guy.
Yeah,
Fousey has
please,
also
no.
lost it at Keemstar when they went at each other in a Twitter space the other day
Just part
about
of the
his
photograph,
kick deal,
yeah, not-
happy punch.
He's probably been like, okay, can I just go, please? Please?
yeah, I think I saw a little bit of that with the Keemstar thing.
I wouldn't know.
Well, I know, especially with one of the things that occurred where, Fousey 2, does he talk about this in that video? Where Fousey
What?
2 was at the airport?
Yes.
Okay. You know, I'll talk about it further, when we get to that then.
You're religious, right? And you don't
Very,
lie.
very.
And you love
Very,
God and all that.
very.
Then what's going on with these inflated numbers for your kick deal? Why don't you be honest about that?
How much was my deal, Keem? Do you know? Did you get a call?
I'm just saying, I heard through the grapevine, and it's not the number that you're saying online. I'm afraid that you are manic now because you're forgetting stuff. You uploaded a Twitter video where you said you make over $1 million a month from Kick. You said that.
I got a multi-million-dollar contract. I can retire my parents and I can pay off my parents' home and I can invest and use the money wisely now. I just want to thank Kick for betting on me. If I don't get a single donation or subscription, I still make multi-million dollars a month. Alhamdulillah, God is good.
If I had the 33,000 subs I had on Twitch on Kick, that's an extra 148,000 a year on top of the cash bonus that they're giving me.
I know that you lied on Twitter.
Clearly, Keem shows that Fousey was lying about his kick deal. Obviously, since he fell off, Fousey's extremely insecure about money and how he looks, so he had to lie. The space has descended into further chaos.
Space, am I trying to make people think you're having a manic episode? Or
You
are
tweeted it
asking
today!
if I feel like you're having a manic episode. And part of me feels like you are. I've been concerned about it ever since you started doing these 24/7. Why do you leave out the
H3 owns
details?
you.
Why do you
want
leave out
the
the
details?
details?
When we created Happy Punch, I said I was going to be Dana too because we were going to make millions. We were going to take a percentage of each fighter.
You're now
But
admitting
what
the
did
truth.
you and
Thank
John
you.
do? What did you and John do? If I take accountability, own your shit, team. You've never apologized
First
to
of all-
me. You made me want to kill myself. You're not a
my
good
God.
person.
Okay.
And this is all...
Wow.
Yeah, I listened to that whole Twitter space too a couple of times. It's much easier. Bo Blacks has a video of it because Fousey on his side of the stream, or his side of the Twitter space, he's talking to Keem over the phone, so you can't exactly hear clearly what Keem is saying. But yeah, he goes on to believe that that Keemstar's song "Dollar in the Woods" was written about Fousey's dead dog named Dollar that he buried in the woods.
Oh my goodness.
Good Lord.
I'm sorry, that one made me laugh.
Just.
Because I guess his dog died around that time. And that it came out. But
No, that's. What the fuck?
I mean, yes, Keemstar is known to be kind of evil. I mean, I don't think he's evil, but I don't think he would go that far.
Keemstar has made bad choices and, to an extent, has not been genuine in certain situations.
Yeah, he's accidentally called people pedophiles. He's said the N-word with a hard R, but yeah, not evil. And I mean, not for writing a song about a dead dog.
To play devil's
his friend's dead dog.
To play devil's advocate, he's like a lot of the famous people on social media has done stupid shit.
Yeah.
And I think, and depending on the level of popularity you have, you're gonna say and do things that, I mean, by around that time, like in the earlier times when YouTube and everything was kind of building up, you're gonna say edgy shit. You're gonna say stupid shit, which with people like Keemstar have done.
How dare anyone say anything edgy?
Yeah.
Totally not looking at the things we said last night during our stream.
Well, the unfortunate factor is, certain beliefs or politics that would deem some behaviors as what's the best word to put it? I guess destructive or career destroying, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, hell, like when it comes to being edgy and all that stuff, there is a certain level that once you pass that point, it kind of becomes like, okay, you need to slow down or stop.
Yeah. All right.
All important because when a fan asks Fousey about his beef with Keemstar, just normally, pretty respectfully, surprise, surprise, Fousey absolutely lost his shit at him.
What's gonna happen? Are you guys ever gonna be homies again, or?
We actually resolved it today, and I'm gonna tell you something. You had the chance to interview Fousey Tube. You could have asked me for life-changing advice. How do I get out of depression? How do I do this? And you...
I'm gonna say this. In terms of when it comes to individuals like FouseyTube, that would not be the question. Actually, no, sorry. Let me rephrase. In terms of the questions of how to deal with depression, I would not go to a, individual from social media or a social media dipshit like FouseyTube and ask him, how do I deal with depression?
Agreed.
This guy's kind of reminding me of a certain individual that liked to claim that he knew knew everything about mental health.
Who? Oh, wait.
Yeah. We haven't. He's expunged himself off the internet, but in some way or another, he always comes back.
Filthy Frank?
No.
I'm clueless.
His name starts with a G.
I need to listen to some of his music.
He has tons of layers.
You know I'm fucking with you, right?
I know you're fucking with me, but to the extent I'm kind of doing the same thing.
Okay. I'm glad that we have a
You
mutual
chose
understanding.
to ask me about drama. This is gonna go viral for you either way. I literally screamed, he made me want to kill myself. And you just asked me that question to trigger me.
Get the fuck away!
Get the fuck away, Fousey, there's no way you're doing this at Douglas Skates right now.
He's now banned from
This
every
guy,
MGM
asked him
hotel
a question,
or owned
interviewing
hotel
him, and he has the audacity
in
to say
Vegas
he could have
now.
gave him life-changing advice.
Yeah, I wonder
Another
why.
incident like
Well, it's for the best, I guess.
this was when a fan, he just wanted to get a picture with Fousey. Fousey demanded the fan give his credit card so that he could pay for an Uber. Like a normal human being, the fan said no.
Can I get a credit card? I don't have my credit card. What do you mean, bro? I just need it for 2 seconds. I gotta pay
Here it
my
is.
Uber. No, don't take a picture. Can I get a credit card?
I don't have a credit card.
Huh?
I don't have a credit card.
Hey, I was about to give you $1,000. You want?
Dude, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna say this. Like, there's a good chance the dude didn't know who the fuck Fousey 2 was. You see a guy wearing a freaking hood with sunglasses, and he's all asking you for a fucking credit card. I mean, I think the general reaction is, I don't fucking know you. Back the fuck away. and Fousey to say, oh, I was gonna give you $1,000. I think everybody's immediate reaction would have been bullshit.
Hmm?
I mean, he is live 24/7, so people know where he's at
Yeah.
and whatnot. And he did ask for a picture, so he does know who he is. And people have been, like, calling in bomb threats at various places that he goes to.
Oh,
I think I don't know if there's in this video, if he covers, like, the one where he basically just rude to a server at a restaurant because they were asked to leave because I guess there was, somebody called in a bomb threat. He was all fucking
Good
dumb
Lord.
about it.
Wanted a picture with me and you wouldn't even pay for my Uber. Go fuck yourself.
Who the fuck does he think he is? Like, this guy is just gonna hand over his credit card and go, yeah, bro,
Yeah.
Uber on me. Moving on, during his August 6th stream, Fousey got into some major controversy. Fousey interacted with a woman at the airport bar who was
Oh, here we go.
apparently inebriated. They joked about her sobriety, and then things quickly took a darker turn when she revealed she was a victim of sex trafficking.
I got sold into the sex trade.
You got sold in the sex trade? I actually care about this shit because I'm like an advocate for like against sex trading and all that shit.
Now, does he say advocate or addict?
Both.
That's what it's like. I heard addict.
Oh yeah, he's a sex addict. And then but in this instance right here, he said advocate. For women against sex or being sold into or being trafficked.
Jeez.
And he follows that. I don't know if Kavos shows this. Let's see. Play it. See if he shows it.
He was trying to make me a lot lizard recently.
A what?
Yeah, a lot lizard. I like her.
Yeah, I get it. First of all, thank you for sharing. I appreciate you being honest. This is a real conversation.
Yeah.
Or,
My audience might not.
Hold on, guys. Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say because I think that at this point she's kind of like inebriated, or a little
Yes.
bit.
Very much so. That's why she's acting the way she is.
Yeah.
And that's not a victim blaming statement. Just she look out. It's obvious that she's inebriated.
Yeah.
Plus, she's holding a drink, and she has a drink in front of her.
Yeah.
So, all right. And also, welcome to those who tuned in.
She
Hello.
does not
Hello.
look comfortable at all with
him
being in her personal space like this.
You say that now.
It's gonna get worse,
Considering
dude.
What happens later?
Oh, dude, it gets worse.
Oh, I'm
I
aware.
understand, but I've been there. I used to be a sex addict, so I used prostitutes for years. I used massage parlors for years.
That should have been a red flag for her, and it's unfortunate
Yeah.
that she was in this state. that should have been a red flag right there.
I think that because the fact that she's inebriated and the fact that he was like being nice to her and everything, like that she may at the time just be like, oh, sweet, he gets it.
That's unfortunate. Which, you know,
I speak for her.
I'm gonna say that, like, cause I know we're gonna continue it, but I'm just gonna say, like, in terms of this situation, like this, what comes up, fuck this dude. Fuck this dude right here.
Fousey, a self-confessed sex addict, on stream gave the woman $300.
Can I pay for your tattoo removal? Thank you. What's your Cash App? Or
Oh yeah, she
anything?
shows him.
His viewers
she
donated
talks-
even more.
pause.
Oh, they sent you money. You got
Pause.
$1,700.
What? I've never had that much
Yup.
money in my life.
Yep.
Pause. All right. So there's more. I watched the full clip of this whole encounter, but she was talking about how like she was sex trafficked, and then she had like a dude's name tattooed like right above her, or like on her groin area or whatever. And he's like, oh, she's like, he goes, yeah, I got a tattoo right by my dick. And she's like, oh, me too. And he's like, can I see, or something like that? And she shows him, and he's like, oh, what is that, a name? She's like, yeah, it's and he's like, a dude's name? Oh, I can't be with you now. And so that's when she goes into the whole thing about being like sex trafficked and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, fuck Fousey too.
Fousey started kissing her. They continued to flirt.
Thank you. I have a boner right now. I swear to God.
And then they completely disappeared from stream for 20 minutes.
Can you watch our stuff for a second?
Fousey returns and starts bragging about how he joined the Mile High Club.
I just joined the Mile High Club.
Okay, pause.
And
Please. That's not what that is. That's not what that is.
He's aware. He says, like, I know it's in an airport, but still.
Okay. At least he's aware.
But still, it's wrong.
Yeah.
I know it doesn't count as the Mile High Club because I was in the airport, but I still joined it. I swear to God. I swear on everything I love.
They weren't in the air, so it wasn't Mile High Club, but I mean, whatever. Everyone knew what he meant. So Fousey championing women and victims of sex trafficking by giving this girl a lot of money and then going to the bathroom to have sex with her. What the actual fuck? But hey, that's that G7 mindset, baby. Kids, I really hope you're inspired. Moments later, Fousey appears back on camera and starts regretting the whole thing, claiming to feel guilty.
Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe perhaps, you know, it makes him look like a fucking piece of shit.
No way. Yes.
I'm like
Okay.
I'm like speechless right now.
Too long of a pause.
Huh?
That was too long of a pause.
I mean,
I didn't know if your microphone cut out or anything.
No, I
anyway.
mean, like I like, dude. This guy is a fucking POS. He really is.
I agree.
He can fucking blame mental health all he wants, but he's a fucking POS.
I agree. Keep going.
The girl was sex trafficked, man, and I feel guilty about that. Because I used to mess with girls who were sex trafficked.
But many of his viewers were not buying it, accusing Fousey of taking advantage of this woman, and before turning off his stream, Fousey claimed it was all a joke. After the incident, Fousey posted a lengthy statement.
Yeah, how many
on
people actually
Twitter.
believe that shit?
It was more an announcement of a break and talking about his manic state rather than like an apology or clarifying anything. Dear G7, hi. As you know, I've been live for the last 36 days, 24/7. We've had ups, we've had downs, we pushed through no matter what. Nothing and no one stopped us. Well, I've been neglecting my health, not going to the gym, not drinking water, not sleeping properly, not eating clean, and consistently moving at 1,000 miles per hour. It's time to slow down. My close friends and family want me to go do a check in at the doctor's for a mental health eval and to go see my therapist. I assure you I'm fine, but I'm slipping. This time I have real people in my circle who can pull me up when I'm slipping and help me up and not cause me to spiral. I've been a version of myself that I don't recognize. I've been mean, angry, aggressive, rude, selfish, ego-driven, and to be frank, a bit manic. I'm on all my medications and still pray 5 times a day. I just need a little rest. I'm heading to the doctors now, and the stream will be on the pause screen until I get the okay from my families, friends, G7 and the doctors. I love you all. This whole movement is too precious for me to give up or stop now. God gave me another chance at life, and I have to learn how to play with the cards that have been given to me and not try to add cards from my pocket. I thank each and every one of you supporting this journey. Even if you don't like me, this isn't content, this isn't YouTube or Twitch, this is my real life. I'm living my life on camera 100,000% authentically. I'm not perfect, but neither was the prophet, so I love you. I'll be back shortly. G7. His statement there has no mention directly of the incident at the airport. It's just a general comment on his lifestyle and the subathon that he's been doing, leaving so many questions unanswered. Well, since then, Fousey appeared on Bradley Martin's podcast where he claimed he never even hooked up with this girl.
It's been an inside joke on my stream right before I even took the flight to New York.
He tries to tell himself that, but how many people are actually gonna fucking believe it?
Who knows?
New York, I literally said, "Oh my God, the flight attendant's hot. I'm gonna join the Mile High Club." It's like a running inside joke.
Illegal.
So I run back to camera. First thing I say is, "Guys, I just joined the Mile High Club. I swear to God, I joined the Mile High Club." I don't stop there. Wallahi, I just joined the Mile High Club. Bradley Martin, I swear to God on everything that I love. I'm not gonna say my mother, religion, or anything because this is a heavy subject. I swear to God on everything I love, I did not fuck this woman.
And I mean, I don't buy it. Do you buy it? He
No.
was all over that girl. They left for 20 minutes. Swore up and down that he did it. He joined the Mile High Club. But there is actual proof that he could be lying. After the airport incident, as well as saying in that notes document he was going to go see his therapist, he made a video announcing the same thing.
I'm gonna go to the hospital right now with Katie to get a mental health evaluation. Get a little IV of vitamins and water just to replenish myself, and then I'm gonna go see my therapist.
Which is interesting because when Fousey was streaming live from his car, he was on the phone to his therapist, who accidentally exposed the fact he confided in her about the airport incident and that he's been sober from his sex addiction ever since then.
You've been sober until that thing in the airport, I know that. Right?
Love you, Susie.
Yeah, I love you.
Bye.
You can tell.
Dude. I bet you, something tells me, I bet you the therapist knew that he was streaming.
Oh, I mean, obviously.
And freaking, you just like, dude, you lied. And just freaking... just mentions it on stream.
She's not gonna lie.
No.
She may not know that he's streaming right that second, but I don't know. I would assume she'd know.
Yeah.
Because, like, you'd think that he would at least ask
Did you
if
see
he'd
his...
be okay with being on stream.
Did you see his face, though? Looked like he was
Yeah,
about to
it's like,
pout.
oh, fuck.
Yeah, he was about to pout. Oh, that was perfect.
Oh, straight away from Fousey's face, he knew he fucked up. And I guess that's the thing about streaming 24/7. You can't hide from your life.
Hold on.
Away from Fousey's face, he...
Caption that.
Okay. Calm down. Getting a little too crazy for the stream.
Hey, Critical Rob is back.
That's not what I'll call you.
And I guess that's the thing about streaming 24/7. You can't hide from your lies. So seemingly Mr. I champion women and victims is full of shit. I'm exhausted. There's so much more. Let's move on to the events of last week. Well, he threatened to fire one of his employees because he wouldn't get Fousey A Diet Coke.
Have you given me a Diet Coke? No. Have you given me a Red Bull, sugar-free? You haven't. Have you given me water?
Yeah.
Once, twice, the same bottle, 4 times? Dog, if you want to be with me and work for me, protect me like a multi-million-dollar brand. I'm not Walmart. But if you're not qualified for this job because all you know how to do is roll joints, you have a beautiful spirit. I'll admit that. I love your energy. I don't want to lose you. I could literally say bye to y'all tonight. It's not official. There's a lot of security I can hire right now.
Hey kids, that's the ultimate G7 mindset right there. What else happened? Oh yeah, Fousey's new girlfriend breaks up with him on...
fetch you drinks and shit, man.
What'd you say, Aden?
I said security's not there to fetch you drinks and shit. They're there to keep you safe from harm.
As somebody who's worked security before, our job is to make sure that, I mean, a security guard's job is to make sure that, you know, everything is by the book and making sure that the client or clientele doesn't get harmed or no issues occur. They're not there to, you know, to go to bend to your every little whim.
Yeah.
They're not your assistant.
They're not your bitch.
Yeah.
Stream.
Hey.
Yeah.
You got balls though. You're the only motherfucking woman in the world who would stare at this kind of money and stare at this kind of power and say, I don't want it.
No. You know I don't care about that stuff.
I know, but you knew the man that I was. I showed you that in a day. I treated you better than any man that's ever been in your life. By the way, I unmuted it, so I just want to say bye.
Who the fuck does this guy think he is? Talking about money and power and how she's the only one who'd walk away from it.
You know what?
Bullshit. No, she's not.
If this fucker somehow came across our channel and offered, you know, millions of dollars, I would be like, fuck you, dude. No. Sure, that money would be useful, but at the same time, to have to deal with that kind of personality, fuck no. I wouldn't do it. Because then it seems like this guy seems like he has that mentality where, oh, if you're involved with me, then I own you. Am I wrong on that?
No.
No, it definitely feels that way. I'm not gonna lie, knowing what I know now, if he was to come up to me and ask me, I'd be like, before I give you an answer, show me that you actually have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably would decline.
Turn him down when it happens.
As much as I would want the money, I mean, for my own dignity and my own self-respect, I would decline.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, Fousey. Every girl is just drawn to you because you have so much power, so much money. Oh, wait, no, they're not, because this one's fucking leaving you. Fousey also collaborated with other streamers such as Neon and Jack Doherty, where he just proceeded to slap him about.
Wait a second. Yo, you're a bitch.
Hey, now we can't bust. There's a whole...
You got a fucked up ass too.
I think I'm perfect.
Get on your hands and knees. Not doing it.
Get on your hands and knees. Get on your hands and knees.
A grown man slapping about teenagers because his ego and feelings got hurt. Just more erratic, ego-driven behavior from Fousey. But to top this week off, Fousey gets arrested. This video put out by Drama Alert on Twitter explains the situation very well for people who are unfamiliar.
Alright, stream named Ganval calls Fousey's hotel to confront him about getting him banned and prank calling his family members.
Wait, let me put you on speaker. Hold on.
Yo, I'm Gamble. I'm the guy that was calling your mom and sister and brother and shit. I think one of your fucking friends got me banned on Kick. Oh, you like doxing too? Hey, I know where you are right now and I live here, buddy.
Come over here, bitch. I swear to God, I'll kill you. I swear to God, you pull up to my house right now, I'll stick a knife 10 feet in your fucking throat. I literally fucking slice it down to your penis and chop it off. Yes, this is a goddamn threat. Bitch, I'll kill you.
Now, listening to something like that, I'm kind of wondering if like, especially if like Ganville was recording that. I mean, it's on video anyways. But if he were to try to pull like some kind of criminal charge on FouseyTube, would it stick?
Maybe.
Especially with him.
There was a clip of him talking about like beforehand how he just didn't like seeing Fousey on his sub feed and all that other shit, and so he thought he didn't like him, so he was gonna fuck with him and make him cry.
Well, I'm kind of wondering if that would give Fousey more trouble with
like calling his mom and shit. Or I don't know if he was the one that did it, but I guess somebody had called Fousey's mom saying that Fousey was gonna die and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I might be misremembering things though, so I don't want to say that with 100% accuracy.
Okay.
Send the.
Oh wait, I didn't read that.
If you've got a problem with someone,
Penis and
don't
chop.
drag their family members into it or anyone around them. Just confront them about it, you know?
Yeah.
Put off. Yes, this is a goddamn threat. Bitch, I'll kill you.
Okay. Fousey then decides to call Miami PD and make a false report about being held at gunpoint. Which, that's a swatting. I mean, regardless of whether or not he did it himself, I mean, that's going to get him in some legal trouble, too.
Mm-hmm.
Send the fucking cops. There's a gun to my head right now. There's a gun to my head. Help, ma'am, he left. Ma'am, he left. There's a gun to my head. Help, get them. Help, bye. Ma'am, Intercontinental, what's my room number? Help, tell me. 2027. That's what I have to do to get help?
Oh, shit. I didn't even get a chance to pause it. Come on.
Damn, that was fast.
Oh, whoops.
What the fuck?
Hold on. Screwed up. The hell?
It opened a new tab, not a new window. You
Send
didn't
the
close
fucking...
the window either.
Okay, come on. Piece of crap.
Hey, it's not me for once.
Cops. There's a gun to my head right now. There's a gun to my head.
I know. I'm trying to get to it.
I'm sorry, that was mean.
All right. At Fousey's hotel, the cops try to investigate the report, but Fousey keeps screaming at the officers, so they detain him for an unknown reason. I'm pretty sure it's not unknown. I'm pretty sure like they see him being manic and being freaking psychotic and decide to detain him for his own safety.
For his own safety and their own.
I wouldn't classify that as being unknown.
He's also... Wouldn't it also kind of fall under the... oh, wow, I forgot the term. It involves, like, interfering with the investigation.
Say it again?
I can't remember the term, but it basically is, interfering with the investigation.
Obstruction?
Obstruction, yeah, there we go. Would that fall under that?
For the Baker Act?
No, the thing that Rob went over a moment ago, just a moment ago.
About him.
The unknown reason, with him screaming at them constantly while they're trying to investigate the call.
I mean, and to the extent I mean, they're within their right to arrest him too for freaking for creating a false police report, or creating a false incident for the police to show up. I mean, again, or for swatting. Is that what you're thinking of?
Who?
You.
No.
I think we're all getting confused.
So, instead of answering their questions and helping them investigate the matter of the phone call and whatnot, he's just shouting at them.
Mm-hmm.
Would that not be obstruction?
No.
Or, I mean, would that not be getting in the way of the investigation?
No.
If it just
not necessarily. I mean, it could, but I wouldn't consider that obstruction.
I think it would just like classify him as like, being in a
obstruction would be if they're like actually trying to prevent you or prevent them from doing anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like not saying where somebody is or things like that. That would be obstruction. Or leading people on a goose chase. That would also be obstruction.
Okay.
All right.
Didn't know my mom's throat. He calls my room today. Hi, it's me again. Remember me? He posted a video. He was on live yesterday calling my mom. I have his face, everything recorded.
How does he know where you're staying at?
Which, I'm going to say this. Fousey's really lucky that they didn't, like, I mean, especially with it, him, calling, basically a freaking gun threat. Them coming they didn't come full force. And just flat out, like, to an extent, have, full armament, rushing into the room, and then he's lucky that him doing something stupid didn't cause him to freaking get himself killed in this situation, because there was a good chance that they would have came full force, and him acting as manic as he was probably would have got him shot.
Maybe.
He's a stalker.
Okay, and who is this guy?
I don't fucking know.
So how do you want us to look for him if you don't know where he is?
I have his address.
That's actually a good point. Dude.
What?
He's like, dude, what do you expect us to do if you don't know who he is? That was actually a very good point from the cops. Lord.
I said grab my security 20 minutes ago. You guys are dumb.
Then he calls for security.
Fuck, man. You guys are literally dumb as fuck. Oh, y'all. Hey, record this. Security! Come in here now! Yo, for my protection, come in here! He can't come in? Y'all are fucked. I'm suing all y'all.
Well, that's not why they're handcuffing him. They're handcuffed because they felt that he was a danger to himself or others.
You like your job? Hey, free Fousey!
I mean, what am I watching? Fousey clearly can't control his emotion. It was reported that Fousey got taken to hospital for a mental health evaluation and was not arrested after this incident. Apparently, he'll be freed anywhere from 24 to 72 hours. But if I had to guess, once he's free, nothing will change because he's addicted to fame, money, and power. I mean, think about it. Fousey fell off big time. From 10 million subs, all the views he could dream of, all the money he could dream of, to irrelevancy. Now he's in the limelight, it's pretty clear and obvious he is willing to do whatever it takes to cling on to his newfound relevancy, even if it's detrimental to his mental, physical health, and the people around him. Obviously, this is sad to see, Fousey is unwell, but I'm sick of people excusing him for acting like a prick, Kick and any of these live services shouldn't be encouraging this behavior from Fousey to stream this much, to damage his health, because when they're giving him big contracts, when he's running around acting a fool, being an idiot, here Fousey, here's a big contract for millions, all that does is reward his behavior.
Yeah.
So of course he's going to do more, of course he's going to do it bigger, because he's getting fucking rewarded for it. Unless someone puts their foot down, someone in their life who actually has influence on him, or the platforms he's streaming on, this could end horrifically. Like the video if you agree, subscribe for more videos like this. That is it. Until next time, fuck off.
That's an outro.
Well, fuck you
Awesome.
too.
That's definitely an outro. Huh?
Well, I just add on to his. I'm like, well, fuck you too.
No, that was a perfect outro.
Wait, did he say fuck you or fuck off? I thought he said fuck off.
He said fuck off.
Oh, okay.
That's why I replied, well, fuck you too.
Will do.
Dude.
So yeah.
So that's the whole current Fousey situation.
There are compilations out there that like compiled all the crazy antics that he's done recently. Like what Kyle showed in his video wasn't even half of it. There's so much more dumb shit that he did. But those were like the major ones, but yeah. He is addicted to fame, and I think he needs to focus on love. I think that he wants to love himself, but I feel like that he thinks he's inadequate. And so he tries to seek validation through others rather than truly searching for it himself, despite what his words may say otherwise.
Yeah.
Because he wants to be the one that people look up to, but people are not looking up to him right now, other than being like, oh yeah, the best streamer out there right now, for like, to some people that I've seen that just don't really give a shit about whether or not or what happens to him. They just like that content, and they just think, oh yeah, he's just a funny, crazy guy. But I mean, like, streaming's fun and all. I couldn't, like, I like my privacy. Like the fact that we're smaller too, and they don't have eyes on me 24/7. I could go like, I think, yeah, this is not the Truman Show. Like, I would not want to live that life.
Yeah.
Some people may, and I mean, because him being in the entertainment industry for the longest time too, I get it. Like, and that I know he. I mean, if you can only go up from here.
I will say that, I mean, to an extent, I've noticed, especially with a lot of people who've acquired fame, who especially like with what Fousey's doing right now, like people who have, you know, who have amassed a ton of fame, don't make the right choices. I mean,
at least he didn't make a song this time around, or a diss track this time around.
True. But
yeah, because for real quick, July 15th, he also premiered his music video, which was a diss track on Rice Gum.
Good lord. But I was gonna say, I know recently we had the situation with what was it, QXC? XQC. Okay.
And you bet your ass there's a video of him reacting to this Fousey content.
Oh, with him just kind of sitting on his ass? Not saying a word?
Good. Yes.
Oh.
I haven't watched the video myself. I just saw it when I was searching for Fousey.
We won't even have to watch the video. That's exactly what's going to happen. And like, I could probably take a wild guess. I mean, I already forgot his name. Fuck. XQC will just, you know, have the video play, and then
he gets to lay back and enjoy his $100 million deal from Kick.
Yeah, just sit there like a jackass.
$100 million deal.
Yeah, for just sitting there like a jackass and only saying a few words for his reactions.
you know, I may not care for a lot of the actions Fousey has done that I've seen tonight, and all that, but I really do hope he gets the help he needs.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm on that same boat. I think personally, just my personal opinion, somebody like him needs to just, shut down anything involving the internet and focus on himself.
I can also make an old correlation from back when 2018 or the July 15th time, because I mean this is not that long after like Rice Gum and Alyssa Violet made their parody of "It's Every Day, Bro," but it's "Every Night, Sis," and that song became platinum or double platinum or something like that.
Damn.
And the fact that Rice Gum had a ghostwriter for some of his tracks or a lot of his tracks or whatever. And so I can see that in Fousey's eyes that, Rice Gum's inadequate. So that's why he decided he was going to try to get this venue and, have Drake headline it and then, premiere this music video, this song or this track that he did in Rice Gum as a way of like symbolically trying to one-up him in a way. But obviously that didn't happen. And so he's been trying to find his way to re-legitimize himself again, because like he was doing the boxing thing for a little bit and now he's not, except for like G7 or whatever. But
Did
prank channels are are old, so
was there any explanation as to why he stopped
what
the boxing?
I don't know, maybe just he has a YouTube short, and I showed JR it this morning, where like a year ago he was all like really fit and like abs for days and shit like that, and then it says now or like 1 year later and he's back to, or like there's no muscle definition at all and he looks like bummed. And so I think he needs to really figure out who he is as a person, not what the, influences of others think or make him to be. I know that's really deep and philosophical, but hey.
No, there's nothing wrong with a little soul searching, or a lot.
I mean, he would argue otherwise that that's all he does is soul search, but I just don't. What the hell?
What?
My monitors both shut off.
No, dang.
Oh, one's coming. Wait. What the hell?
The fuck?
If I end up dropping, my bad.
I was joking last night when I said your place might be haunted, but now I'm starting to seriously think that it might be.
We're back. We're good.
All right.
It was just they fell asleep, I guess.
Ah.
But
okay.
I'm gonna have to head off anyway.
Yeah, I was about to call it. So, I guess, if anything, final thoughts?
I think I said my piece.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, and I just gave mine a moment ago.
Alright, so let's go ahead and start wrapping it up, everybody. So, to everybody who has followed us, watching the stream, as well as will probably watch this after it was live, thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. I'll leave links in the description for the videos that we showed, as well as if you guys want to check out our social media and live stream stuff, it's also in the description. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Rob, Aden, MJ signing off. Have a good one. Take care, and we will see you guys in the next video.